and then place it down on the podium. And then to decorate, I made it look like a little spawner room. Okay, so now I want to get a block you can't even get in Java Edition, and that's none other than the end gateway block. Yes, the actual end gateway block. The issue is you can't even hold this block in Java Edition, so to actually obtain it in my inventory, I need to go to Bedrock 1.11.4.2. And just like every other world, I need to quickly gear up, and gearing up is getting very repetitive. Anyways, now that I got some solid gear, I need to head over to the Nether, and that's because in order to get the end gateway block, I need a wither to blow it up, dropping the block inside the end. And without looting on my sword, this is gonna take literally forever. Okay, wow, I actually got that really fast. And because I'm in Bedrock Edition, there's a little duplication glitch you can use with a chest and a piston. So basically I can put one of these skulls in there and then dupe them to get 3. I also got like 30 blaze rods trying to get that one wither skull, so I think it's time to find the end portal and kill the dragon. Oh my gosh, finally. I literally spent like 30 minutes trying to find that somehow. Time to kill the ender dragon. I honestly have no clue how the bedrock dragon is so hard to kill, but I unironically died like 4 times, and I consider myself a pretty good player. I'm so glad that I'm not in hardcore mode right now. Yes, it's almost dead. Come on. Boom. There we go. So now if I run over to the end gateway real quick and I build a simple spot to place down the wither, it should spawn inside the gateway and then blow up the portal. What? Okay, so I actually built it on the wrong side. Well, at least I have one more skull. Otherwise, I would be completely cooked right now. Okay, so this should be the correct way, but do not quote me on that though. Okay, I think it worked. Boom, he blew it up. So it should be on the bedrock. Yes, there it is. That's the end gateway block obtained. Now I'm back in my Java world real quick because what I need to do is copy this chunk where the block will be placed in my world and transfer it to my bedrock world. To do this, I'm using a program called Amulet, which lets me transfer Java chunks to bedrock. And now I'm back in my bedrock world, and this looks absolutely cursed. But basically now because I'm in bedrock, I'm able to place it down, and then I can do the same thing transferring this chunk to my Java world with the program. And now I have the end gateway block in my Java world. And then to decorate, I made a little end dimension with the chorus fruit because that's where the gateway blocks spawn. All right, moving right along, it's now time to get bedrock. And this time I'm in 15W47C. And I am not looking forward to this because of all the steps I'm gonna need to take. Firstly, I need to get a little starter equipment and then head straight to the nether. That's because to get the bedrock, I need to respawn the dragon with end crystals. And to craft those, I need gas tiers. So let's go kill some gas. First time's a charm. And I didn't get one. Come on, gas. Second time. Oh wait, I got one. Okay, nice. I only need 3 more. Nice. That's the second one. All right, there's a third one. Ooh, wait, there's a blaze spawner. I need blaze rods, so this is gonna be nice. And that right there is the last gas tier I needed. So because I'm in a really old version, I can't get ender pearls from the nether. So that means I need to sit here in this field and kill endermen until I get enough pearls for the portal and the crystals. Cue the montage. All right, 9 should be enough for now, so I'm gonna head to the portal, and it should be right under here. And I still need 4 more ender pearls. All right, and now that I got the 4 pearls, it's time to kill the dragon. Oh! Wow, that's great. Okay, I officially hate the bedrock ender dragon, and I might be really dumb, but I actually needed 5 crystals, not 4, so I had to go back to the nether and get another tier. But now that I have everything I need, if I place down all of them like this, like I'm gonna spawn in the dragon, and then break the last one right before it spawns in, there should be a bedrock block on the floor in the overworld when I go through the portal. Yes, there it is. I've officially obtained bedrock as well. Now I just need to put it in a chest and transfer that chunk to my main world and then place it down. Okay, so now it's time to get the second to final block of the video, and to obtain this block I need to go back to bedrock, although not in 1.11. now I'm in 1.16.40.20. the block I want to get is the jigsaw block, and to obtain this block I need to make use of the end gateway. Unfortunately, I broke the only one I have, so I need to respawn the ender dragon to make another gateway in my world. And now if I set up this gravity block duper, I can abuse a glitch where in this update alone you can send any type of gravity block into a gateway, and after reloading the game it loses all of its data and it's converted to be any block in the game. But using it means I have about a 1 in 2,000 chance to get the jigsaw block, as well as some other illegal blocks. And after about 5 minutes, I got the first illegal item, the border block. I can't place this block down in survival, but it still should be unobtainable, making it super rare. And not too long after, I was able to get the jigsaw block as well. But I kept running the machine after that for about an hour, and this is what I managed to get: the structure block, the jigsaw block, the border block, the light block, bubbles, lava, lava, water, and fire. Sadly, most of these blocks are bedrock exclusive, and these 3 are the only ones I can transfer to Java. So for the others, I'm just gonna place them down in item frames in this world to show them off. For the light block, I added glowstone around it, and because it's actually invisible to anyone in survival, I'm gonna place another one in an item frame instead of the sign. And because the jigsaw and structure blocks use the same colors, I think I'm gonna put them in the same area and then use black and purple concrete to match it. And because these blocks are meant for just creative, I can't place them down in survival, so I'll just put them in item frames. Now, before we revisit the netherite stair, I want to get the final 3 blocks, all 3 command blocks. Except, unlike the jigsaw and structure, I actually want to place them down. So to do this, I need to go back to the infinite dimension snapshot and find all 3 in the sky grid dimension, just like the snowy grass block. Now that I found them, I just need to place the same contraption I used for the barrier block, a dropper, some slabs, and a button. And if I transfer this whole world to the 1 block at a time update, I'm actually able to pick them up and throw them. This still doesn't solve the issue of placing them down in my world. So to do this, I need to bring my world here first and then bring it back. And using MCA selector, I can paste my world into this world. So I can run over, throw them down onto the podium, and then that's all 3 blocks placed down. So the last thing I need to do is transfer this chunk to my main world, and here they are placed down in survival Minecraft. To decorate, I'm just gonna do the same thing I did for the jigsaw and structure blocks by using their colors with concrete and wood types, and I think this looks pretty good. But with all of these blocks collected, it's now time for the final block, the netherite stair. And throughout this whole video, I've been trying to find a way to transfer this block to my main world, and unfortunately there is no possible way because the block's MBT data only exists in the infinite dimension snapshot. So the best I could do is just retexture an already existing stair and then rename it with an anvil, because if you didn't know, it's also called the swaggiest stairs ever in the update. And to decorate it, I made it look like a little nether biome. So after breaking Minecraft in multiple ways and going back in time to collect some of the most illegal blocks in the game, I think I know why they're not obtainable in modern Minecraft.